All right, hey Cancer. So I'm doing a spiritual connection read for you. So this is going to be you and somebody that you feel spiritually connected to in a romantic way. And we're just going to get some clues as to where healing can take place physically, emotionally, and spiritually to kind of help guide the connection, to union. So if you guys are new, welcome. I do hope you'll subscribe if you like my energy, and check your other placements, please, if you guys do not resonate with this. All right, you guys. So your energy coming through, I feel kind of a little bit back and forth. It could be that you've just kind of burned yourself out, maybe acted in haste, impulsive, restless, unfocused energy right now. The Knight of Swords came in reverse, and that's kind of where I'm cueing that in, possibly feeling like the connection coming through is a missed opportunity. But what you guys need to realize is it's not. It's, if anything, it's an opportunity to heal so that you guys can bring the connection back together. Really, when we put our mind to work and project what it is we want, we accumulate that. And it could just be that you're kind of feeling a little bit down in the dumps right now because things aren't going your way. The Ace of Wands also comes in reverse. And I feel like this is just kind of saying for your energy that you aren't having a lot of faith. All right. But you guys have to turn that around. I just feel like for whoever I'm connecting with, you guys are just maybe solemn, maybe some words were exchanged between you and this person, and you're kind of wanting to take that energy back. Did I screw up? But sometimes, things have to be exchanged, energy needs to be exchanged, and things need to be said. Right? Let's see how you're currently feeling about this person. Excuse me, you guys, I have a little cold thing going on, so how you feel about this person. Oh, look at that. So you're definitely looking at this person from a soulmate angle, a soulmate dynamic. We have the Four of Wands. That's that 1111 card. You guys could be seeing that number quite often. With the World card, this is about cycles. So we're ending one struggle cycle when it comes to this connection. And essentially, I do feel like you have a desire to make room for a new dynamic, a new beginning, or just coming together, reaching the full circle of what this is supposed to um, um, portray for you. All right. The World card too could just be that you think the world of this person. They have your heart space and your mind space. Temperance card, I feel, when you kind of think of this person, this is a card of understanding and patience. This is bliss, it's harmony. It's also the soulmate card, or one of them. The temperance card is all about wanting to come together, but just trying to understand the dynamic, and if this person is kind of working against you, I feel like I am almost feeling like 90% you understand and you have patience, but there's that 10% that kind of seeps out, and that could have been what has transpired, between this last go around for you and this person. Ultimately, the Four of Wands is coming through. You could look at them as a twin flame or a deep past life soul connection. You guys might, have to deal with me pausing just because I don't want to cough on camera. But the Four of Wands is, it's marriage, it's commitment, it's coming together, it's celebrating the union. And I feel like that's how you feel about this person. Like, the end goal right here is this Four of Wands, right? So let's see where the connection could use healing. And I'm going to pull physically, emotionally, and spiritually. All right. So I'm just going to go through these cards, and we're just going to see what the dynamic is. Look at that. The Seven of Swords. So physically, you guys could be dealing with, cheating, lying, gaslighting, projection, narcissistic behavior. And I almost feel with the Four of Swords that also popped up here is your guys' spirit guides and angels saying that you need to take a break from this. All right. At times we need to put our foot down, and, we're not perfect. And so it's also kind of taking accountability for what you've done too. All right. This is rest. It's healing. It's meditation. It's contemplation. It's learning to forgive, heal, release. And I feel like that's what Spirit's saying. This is a lot, dealing with that Seven of Swords energy, you guys, is a lot. And it's a lot. It takes a huge huge effect on our mental space, our mental capacity, to deal with somebody who's lying, cheating, manipulating the situations, gaslighting, projection, is not, you can't hold them accountable for anything, in order to truly heal from the physical aspects that you deal with, you have to take this break. All right. And it's not that this person is going to be some horrible, horrible, shit bag of a person, but, I feel what Spirit's saying is this is going to be something necessary, because this is never going to be a connection that heals if you guys don't step back and step away. All right. So let's just see where you guys can use healing on the emotional body. That we have the Five of Pentacles coming through. So if this person has, left you or you left them, emotionally, here's what I'm going to say. And I'm not a counselor. You guys know that we're not licensed therapists or counselors, but with this Five of Pentacles, you guys, you can't take the blame for everything. Like, it takes two people, right? And it could just be two emotionally. This person, I mean, I have to say, these are some really negative cards, you guys. And on the emotional body, if it's like the stolen heart card, if it's not about gaslighting, projection, manipulation, and blaming, it's definitely the stolen heart card coming through. And some of you guys, it's like you have to come out of your headspace. If this was, if this is has been a bigger impact on the negative scale of things, and it's happened to you, I'm almost feeling like, for whoever I'm talking to, I almost feel that somebody's treated you like shit, and it's almost like they could turn things around. Why did you make me do this? Why did you make me, and I feel like that healing card right there, that healing, that Four of Swords, is really going to be huge. All right, when it comes to your healing dynamic. The Five of Pentacles is about, rejection, it's abandonment, being left out in the cold. It could be that poor, pitiful, feeling sorry for me type of mentality. I'm almost feeling like it's more of this person coming through, though, and kind of, manipulating you in a huge, huge way. And that Four of Swords, man, that resting, because whatever happens in the physical, it puts stress on our bodies, on our emotions, and that's where we tend to kind of start having physical pains. You know what I mean? Emotionally, I just feel that Spirit saying, you need to take that time away from this connection in order to heal properly, in all aspects, in all ways. That Five of Pentacles is huge, and you cannot let somebody manipulate you into feeling like, you're the one that's in the wrong. Especially, if this person's like, I'm sorry, blah, 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 and then you go take a break, and then they start getting mad because you don't come back around, to their demise. I'm telling you to come back, and if you don't, um, how could you leave me, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, you have to step away from that. You need to heal that, and really put your foot down when it comes to the dynamic of who you're dealing with here, you guys. I don't want to get too deep on this, because you guys, I'm almost feeling like I need to explicitly say I'm not a licensed counselor or a therapist. But if you feel like you need external help, there are resources out there for some of you guys that actually need to talk to somebody about what you're kind of going through. I feel like this has probably been the deepest read that I've done so far on what I'm kind of seeing as far as the negative aspects and the healing dynamic. And I just keep getting drawn back to this card, and I feel like it's more of the mental and emotional situations that have come through on this. But let's see where you guys can use healing spiritually. We have the Ten of Wands, and I feel like this is more coming through saying that you guys don't want to give up, but you do want things to change, right? The 10 is kind of pushing through, pushing to the end game, pushing, it's like, how far can we go, though? And spiritually, I feel like your higher self could be telling you that. How far can we go with this situation right now, especially when things are not changing? I feel like the spiritual self really wants you to kind of take a look at that, because I almost feel like this is a physical feeling that you have in your shoulders, even, like having to carry the weight of this connection, having to carry the weight of the world. And if you have kids, having to carry the weight of dealing or taking care of your children, you know what I mean? I just feel like, your higher self is asking you to really take a look within this. You know, the 10 in reverse tells me that you're not really wanting the dynamic to really be closed out, but you guys, I feel like your higher self is really telling you, how far can you go with this though before it just absolutely kills you and drains you. And I mean spiritually, not physically. The reason why, here's what I'm going to say. I have to tell a little story here, you guys. And years ago, I was with somebody, and we always had exchanged words. We were together for years. And every time I would get mad, I'd pack my kids up and go stay at a hotel because I lived too far away from family and didn't have a lot of friends. But it's like this person would, if you didn't do this, if you didn't say that, if you didn't, make me blah, blah, blah. And it wasn't physical abuse, but I mean, it was emotionally fucking draining. And I just see that somebody's dealing with that here, just emotional fucking draining and spiritually damaging the situation. All right. Now, it took me some years to actually realize that it was not a healthy relationship. Do I feel like this person is a soul connection? Yes, I do. We have a child together. Um, but we're a better team apart. I haven't been with him in some years also, but I've come to forgive and heal myself from that situation. But what transpired, more so than not, was the emotional abuse. I'm gonna go visit family. Oh, well, why are you gonna go do that? I thought we were working around here. I thought we were building something here. I thought we were doing this. And then I would feel bad and not go. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like whoever I'm talking to, I just kind of feel like that's what you're dealing with here. And, really what I'm going to say about this right here, that healing dynamic. All right. Cause this I feel is the center of everything. Um, I never gave it I never took the time apart serious enough to be like, there is something really wrong with this picture. You know what I mean? And I feel like what Spirit's saying to you is take the time apart. I'm not telling you to leave. I'm not telling you, we have free will. You can do whatever you want, but you got to take that time to heal and really see a big picture here. You know what I mean? So let's just see who we're talking about. Who are we talking about? So the Queen of Wands, it could be an Aries or a Pisces that you are dealing with. We have Aquarius, and then we have the Leo. So we have Aries, Pisces, Leo, and Aquarius coming through for the signs, potentially. All right. But the Queen of Wands, actually, she drops in reverse. And this is going to be somebody who has a low sense of self, low self-esteem, somebody who has a low self-respect, somebody who can't really find determination in life to figure out who they even are. All right. I feel like this person could be really, really super codependent. Somebody who lacks courage, somebody who lacks confidence in themselves, somebody who kind of relies on the other person to help them kind of navigate life, somebody who could be impulsive, ruthless, and alternatively set high expectations for everyone and everything around them. All right. The reason why I'm giving the negative aspects is because this is what I feel like this person is showing you right now. But potentially the Queen of Wands, can be a natural born leader, somebody who has the potential to be independent, somebody who has, all right, the foundation to build a higher sense of self, somebody who has the capabilities, and probably even to friendships, that they look like they're somebody who is a leader, a visionary, and has some high honor, and I feel like that could be what everybody else sees in this person, but what they show you is completely the opposite. All right. With this person coming through here, we have the Six of Swords, and I feel like you guys do have potential to kind of move towards the win, move towards the victory. If you guys are seeing the number 666 a lot, it's not a devil number, and it's not telling you negative shit. It's basically just saying that things are going to get better, but you have to keep your thoughts happy. Okay. I feel like this person right here, they want to move forward. They do want to move forward with you. They want to see life with you. But I almost feel like this person can acknowledge how how their sense of self is. I feel like they can see that, and I do feel like they want to move forward and move past everything. They want to move away from how they've been, how that Queen of Wands dropped in reverse. I do feel like they want to navigate away from that because they know that they have a potential to be better. It just might take something extreme for them to actually realize that, you know what I mean? So let's see how they feel about you, because I feel like you guys are completely disconnected right now. How do they feel about you? How are they feeling about you? Look at that Judgment card. This is a call for change, growth, rebuilding, and releasing the past. I feel like they do want to kind of close out that chapter so that you guys can start trying to do something new. Look at that, having this desire for this connection, wanting it to come back through, but looking at you as somebody who is the wounded warrior. Nine of Wands is that wounded warrior. It's somebody who has been hurt, somebody who's been traumatized, somebody who's just gone through the ringer when it comes to life. I feel like this person knows that they know the role, you guys. And I'm sorry if you're a cross watcher here and you're like roles reversed. I mean, but what I feel is Cancer. This person kind of knows how things have transpired, and I hope I'm reaching somebody that resonates with this. But this person they see you as a soul connection. The Six of Cups right here is the past life romantic soul dynamic. Judgment card though is calling to release, rebuild, and remove the negative situations. All right, but that Nine of Wands is like, how can we get past this right here in order to achieve this growth? That's really going to be dependent on you. I feel like you get to take hold of the captain's will when it comes to this connection. So let's just see what they want to tell you. I'm using the Hidden Truth Oracle deck, and we're just going to see some messages. You may or may not resonate with these, but somebody might need to hear them. Look at that. I've only had to clarify the Taurus read. I feel like things were a little bit deeper with that read. Look at that. So you and I were too young. You guys could have started or had kids or just started out too young in order to really see maturity when it comes to relationship dynamics. I wish things could be different coming through, and you probably resonate with that, especially if this person's tried to contact you and you're taking your time apart from them and trying to heal. You came closer than anyone, so I'm sure that that's going to be discussing how you guys know each other on that deep, intimate level. I feel like you guys have a lot of potential here, but you guys, and what I'm going to say on the spiritual connections is sometimes it takes these times apart in order to fully grasp and accept and want to and make yourselves accountable for some sort of change that's going to be positive, towards growth. So let's see what your advice is. Your advice. Strength. Look at that. Spirit's telling you to embody strength. All right. You guys, you'll make it happen if you really want to. I feel like this is going to be one where, again, you take the reins, Cancer. But Spirit's saying there is a potential here for you guys to come back together. But where growth needs to come in, emotional balance needs to be held on both ends, diplomatic energy, compassion, where you guys are taking self-love, self-care, healing through, healing through separation, man. I feel like that's going to be huge for this, you guys. But you know what, no matter what, I feel that Spirit's saying just to hang in there, to be strong. They got you. You're protected. That's what the Chariot card is. It's success. It's about emotions, and it's about protection. All right. So make sure you guys are calling out to your angels and spirit guides and asking them to intervene, in a positive way. So let's see what initials come through. This could be yours or their initials, a city, state. It doesn't have to actually be your guys' initials. I'm just doing this for extra. So let's see what we got. We have D, B, S, U, G, and W. All right, Cancer, I'm leaving it there. You guys take care.